Okay, so you bought a Canon printer for the first time. How do you install it? There's a quick video on how we can install this Canon printer. And the fact of the matter is, this is also my first Canon printer I've ever bought in my life. And the instruction manuals did not have anything of any sort of information how to set this up. So the way you set this up is, firstly, you'll have a bunch of like these bottles, all right, and you'll have these things that come in the packet, like all your color bottles and stuff is actually right there, as you can see. All right, so the way you do that now is connect the power supply. All right, let's put it on. All right, there you go. And what we're going to do is we are going to press the power button on to check if it's coming on. That's the first thing we should do. Right, see, there you go, it's started doing something. And let's just you know, start up. And I'm trying not to shift the printer as it, you know, is setting up for the first time, but I'm going to wait till it stops making sound. Okay, there you go. Okay, so we'll lift this up now, and as you can see, that right there, that's the first guy we need to tackle. This thing right here is where these printer heads are gonna go. All right, printer heads is basically the things that's gonna be printing, like, you know, go left and right, and like, you know, getting your document kind of printed out. So I mean, I myself am learning like some cool stuff, but yeah, okay, I'll just shift the table like this. There you go. All right, so now you guys can see a little bit better shot of what this looks like. Well, what you want to do is you would want to now, you can see this right there. You want to like lift this up. This is like a way for your printer head to be installed. So there's a small shaft. You just press this and you lift it on top. There you go. You can see this thing right here. It's like a small squeezable kind of thing. Now you have C and D, and you'll also have C and B cartridges, you know. So open them up and install them respectively. I'm just gonna open this up. C for color, B for black, I guess. Make sure to remove this film and just like peel it off this way. There you go. And do not touch this. Be very careful with that. All right. This is C, so this is gonna go over here. Just 1 second. Sorry, I'm looking at the camera. Okay, that's right there. It just needs to like just, you know, softly sit over here. All right, and do the same thing for B as well. Right, be a bit delicate with these, because these are like your printer heads, and if this gets damaged, like, you know, it could really ruin your printing. So yep, just be careful with it. Oh, one small mistake. I forgot to peel this sticker, so just make sure you peel the sticker off. I gotta do that for the C. So this also just goes and sits. Yeah, just like that. All right, like that. As you can see, you can see like the pattern of this kind of like aligns with that, and that's basically what we want. And just make sure like, yeah, they are, you know, they're fitting, and close the shaft. All right. Okay. Now once that's done, you can start like filling in the ink and stuff. So the way you do that is, let me zoom out a bit. Let's open up your ink bottles. So your ink pretty much goes into these respective places. Like you have CMYK, cyan, magenta, yellow, and on the left hand side you have black. All right, so you will have all these bottles of ink shipped to you in the same box that you ordered it. So yeah, we're gonna fill them one by one. All you gotta do is open these up. There you go. twist the bottle, okay, and yeah, just be a bit careful. You could spill ink. So you want to like basically, there are like notches. All right, wait, let me zoom in. There are like these notches that you can align with those notches down there. All right, so yeah, just get them aligned like that, and it's going to fill by itself. I don't know if you can hear. Oh, you can see the ink kind of dripping down. So yeah, do the same thing while this is happening. Do the same thing for the ones over there. So just gonna open all of them up. Cyan, magenta, and yellow. And let's go with cyan or blue. Open them up. Just make sure not to get ink spilled, because you can see there's ink all over. And this will be, yeah, you can just make sure it's aligned properly. Okay, so magenta is doing its job. We have M next. Where is the bottle? Where did I keep? Yellow's over here. Okay, it's very important that you keep all your bottles. Here it is. It's hiding behind the printer. So yeah, open this and just make sure it's aligned. And oh, you can do it. It's not. The bottle's not fitting. So you got to do it one by one. You can do yellow. You can do yellow and this. So you can open up yellow actually. So I made a mistake, which is I tried to fill 1 to 3 all together, but like the spacing is not enough. So yeah, just be careful with that. They also come with like these distinct notches, so you won't go wrong. There you go. Okay, that's being filled. The black seems to be filled completely. Just give it a tap. Just shake it around. Give it a tap. See if there's any more ink that needs to be filled. And if you feel that it's all filled, just do that, and you got your bottle. And you can keep this bottle, you can recycle it. There are ways to recycle these bottles. So yep, close the ink jet tab, and yeah, all right, I think blue is done. I'm just gonna give it a tap, shake it around, make sure there's no more ink. And all right, pull it out, close the bottle, and store these bottles. You can keep it in the same box that you got your printer from, just in case your printer needs to be for some reason replaced. Just have the box in place. Close this tab. Okay, I think yellow is also done. Okay, just slowly pull it out and close the bottle. I'm gonna do this a bit quick because we're running short on time. Okay, let's keep all of these bottles over here. Keep all of the bottles, all the cartridges. All right, yellow is done. Let's do this for. 1 second. This is this slot. Yeah, just make sure the slots are aligned. Yeah, there you go. Magenta is now filling, and you can see how fast it kind of fills. You can even hear it if you pay close attention. Takes like 10-15 seconds to like fill the entire thing. Oh, also there are like these notches over here. I mean, you can see the color. I don't know if you can see the color, but yeah, this is what the inside of the printer looks like. And I think this is done. I'm just gonna give it a tap. All right, and then just gently pull it out and cap it, because you don't want anything spilling anywhere. I mean, this is printer ink, probably the highest pigment or format. Cool. I think we're done with loading up all the ink. We've successfully installed the print heads and also the black. Just make sure they're all secure. and we are going to close. So the way you close this is you lift it up gently and then it will kind of close automatically. You can assist it as well, but I just wanted to show you that. All right, just make sure it's down. And this is a really beautiful printer Canon has made. I really love the color red, and I just felt that it goes very well with my setup that I have. So yeah. So yeah, now it's doing its thing. And now if you pay close attention, wait, let me focus. Yeah, okay, cool. So we need to set this up. All right, wait, let me just plug in my tripod in the right area. Sorry. Sorry guys. Okay, I think I'll have to keep it here. Let me just extend this. Okay. All right. Okay, now you can see the screen. The reason I want you to focus on this is because you should know what settings I am clicking on. I mean, it's not much, but just like English, if you want English, select your language, set this to English, yes. Okay, after pouring all the ink, press OK, okay, done. Okay, we've already poured all the ink inside. Performing initial adjustments, please wait momentarily about 6 minutes. Okay. I will probably pause this video while this is happening, and yeah, while that's happening, I want to just do a quick shot of this printer. It's pretty awesome printer actually. So what I'm assuming it's doing right now is it's pulling in all that ink to the ink head, the printer head, and probably pulling all the ink in. That's what I'm assuming. I'm not sure completely, but these are like the new generation of printers, right? Where you can you have these bottles of ink that you can keep on refilling. Before you had those cartridges would have ink in them, and you would have to replace those cartridges again and again. And they're kind of expensive actually. Maybe this is a little bit more sustainable because you just need to get ink and just fill the ink in the tank itself, and instead of replacing a cartridge all the time. Yeah, pretty cool. So it now says performing initial adjustments, please wait momentarily about 4 minutes. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so it is, I guess, ready to roll. Yeah, this is what it says: copy, scan, maintenance. Yeah, you know what? Let's try scanning something. Wait, do I have paper? Yeah, I do have paper. One second. Let's try this out.